just flip a page and scribble a little bit to dull them. Bring it down, then around to make the inside of his ear. Then go over above it and go the opposite way. Halfway up and bring it down a little loop. Then zoom. You have inside his ear, so after you brought light with the 2H, go back and get your 3B and darken it up. There you go. Then add the rest of his hair right there. His hair is real smooth, so back here you're going to come down and just kind of lay it out. Then come to his ear, right at the very tip there, and bring his neck out, but it's kind of thin, so in the left and pull back, that way you have his hairline as well. Alright, then let's see. You want to go back to your 2H, and this time make sure it's really dulled out. That way you can start his little stripe things on his face. What you do with those, you just come to wherever you'd think the ear would store it if it didn't have hair covering it. And come way out to the middle of his eye area, but about ½ inch under it. Right, then just do that real light so you can do it a few times. I don't have a steady hand, so mine's all crooked. Then come down to this hair right here and bring up the second one, which goes same length under the first. And once you have it the way you want it, you go and get your favorite 3B there. This one you might want to sharpen just a little bit. Got a sharpener. That should do it right there. Then come back. And darken this up real good. Then you want to go back to mouth if you made it wide how I did. I got a little wider than I wanted to. And make a little line so it shows the other side of his mouth there. Alright, then come up here and draw very lightly, very, very lightly, a shadow of where you're going to put his eyebrow shadow. Which mine's right there, so I drew it real light. A little bit of coloring in it. Then lay that down and go to this. Or if you don't have one of these shading tools, just use pinky your finger. It works too. See? See? Get a little black on there, but it wipes right off. Alright, now I'm going to go to a shader and you pull it up the way you want the shade to go. Gotta go over every line too, or it'll smear worse when someone touches it. Shade in under his hair a little bit. Just touch real light. Then if you want to go darker shades, you push harder. Doesn't take much at all. anywhere you think shade should go, run blow tool over it. Especially under the chin here. Draw a little triangle there. And under his jaw should be a lot. Then go back and get your 3B. I'll throw this one in. Because he has a little line that goes here for his neck. Then you bring it down. Like that. Then you'll go up to his ear and color it in so you know that it caves in right there. Then I'll color in his little lines there. Looks like purple tattoos on the cartoon. Then just keep shading. Shade takes a long time. You can turn your tool on the side to make it a little bit faster. And you're almost done. I like having his skin colored a bit, so I run the shade all over his face very lightly. Then in his eye you want some. Unless he just has one of those bright eyes. Then add there for coloring. And if you get the shade anywhere you don't want it, I use a white eraser. It removes it better. Doesn't leave all those little pink lines. So just... And it's not the best Sesshomaru ever, but that's basically it. So when you're all done, you end up with something that looks a little bit like that. Unless you're better than me, then it probably looks awesome. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.